Okay, so here we have the second tally problem. So, or not tally problem, sorry. Line plot problem. So we have these kids all said that they walk this distance from home to school, and it's in miles. So we have half a mile, we have 1/4, 3/4. So to make this easier, let's tally them first. So I'm gonna use a different color to tally. 1/4. Let's see, how many 1/4 do we have? We have one here, one here, and that's it. So I have two 1/4. Now let's do the 1/2. One, two, three, four 1/2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3/4, I only have one. So these are the kids that walk to school. This is how many miles, so half a mile, 1/4 of a mile, and 3/4 of a mile they walk in order to get to school. Now I'm going to put it on my tally chart. So I have 2 here, 2 X's, not tally chart. Again, it is a line plot. I keep calling it a tally chart. I don't know why, but here's my line plot. Sorry that my X's are so weird, but that's okay. Okay, so we did it. Now we're going to try and answer these questions. Most students walked how much? Okay, the most students walked this. Look, they have the highest line. So most students walked half a mile. It's harder to write on this than you would assume. There we go. How many more walked half a mile than 1/4 of a mile? Okay, half a mile, 4 of them walked. So I have 4. How many more says it's subtraction. -2 walked 1/4 of a mile. So how many more walked 1/2 of a mile than 1/4? Okay, so 4 minus 2, that's 2 more. 2 more walked half a mile, because this one's 2, and then I add 2 more, and I get the 4 X's. What is the distance between the longest walk and the shortest walk? Well, longest walk is 3/4. So I'm going to write it over here. Actually, I probably shouldn't write it over there because that's where my answer is going to go. I'm actually just going to delete that. I'll write it in pink over here. 3/4 is the longest. What's the difference between the longest walk, which is 3/4, and the shortest walk? And the difference means subtraction. We remember that from one of our first units. We subtract the top is 2 over 4, and if you wanted, because you remember we always keep the 4, if you wanted you can change that to 1/2 because 2 over 4 and 1/2 are equal. So I'm just going to put 2/4. And if a new student comes who walks 3/4 of a mile, how will it change the line plot? Well, new student comes, they walk 3/4 of a mile. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in my tally and on my chart. Okay, so now how did it change? Well, I'm going to change my text color so you know it's an answer. So the plot changed because 1 more was added to the 3/4. All right, so the plot changed because a person was added to that 3/4 line. So it made 3/4 of a mile go from having one person walking 3/4 to 2 people walking 3/4. Then that's pretty much it. So these questions, once you put this chart down, are pretty easy to answer. I would suggest doing the tally first just because it keeps you a little more organized, and the same way that I'm crossing out up here so that I don't recount twice, you should do. Remember, cross out always. And if you need to do a little work like I did on the sides, it's always a good idea to show your work. So that is it, guys. You guys are going to do really well, and if you need any help, I can continue to help you over Google Meet. All right, we'll see you guys later.